also think that it pairs very well into the Ashe. Now Keen wondering how greedy he can be, and the gangplank is going to come down. Happy to have that decent 8 minutes into the game is just silly. That's a great stun to come down. Flawless finds his way in there, looking to try and get the easy kill here as Cannon Barrage comes down as well. Mystic, can he actually get this 1 versus 3 inside the Cannon Barrage is the question. Spirit going to come round. Mystic has the cleanse, but doesn't have a second one, as now Secret in trouble. Flash forward onto Spirit, who goes up into the sky and avoids death. Now Hybrid, can you get the work done? Level 6 was gathered by Mystic, and now trying to get the aggro off from these minions. In goes the Xenoblade, double kill for Spirit. Can he make it a triple now as Secret trying to run through the alcove, and the level up is pretty nice here from Spirit as well. Secret, I have a feeling you're gonna go down as the Q avoided, but gets that CD refunded and will be able to grab the eventual triple as Fly throws down the shockwave. Keeney gets ignited, but will be able to make it to relative safety in the action. So goes back, gets himself a few swords, a big one, and a couple. As Arrow comes down, immediate cleanse, but the equalizer's there as well. Teleport to come forward as Secret's going to deliver himself. He will be the first one to go down, but can they get more as Fly teleported in? 4 people invested, and only the support to Secret can do the same thing, non-committal. And now APK are lying in wait. They're looking for Spirit. Can he even get into the sky? The answer's no. Just chain CC'd and destroyed. And Flawless is going to put down Shelly. They'll break open the outer turret in the mid lane. And this is what we
so much success. Okay, well, Keen should die here.
Yeah, he gets the board delivered. Bellow's breath to come down, and Flawless is barely even necessary in this fight, but he's still going to be able to take that kill away from Ixu. And moment of truth, LS. Well, are we having fun with the Dragon Soul? The answer is no.
The answer is no. Break point. As Aphrica, they're having Fly rotate down, but...
oh my god, the damage. As, yep, Hybrid able to get some work done here. Fly not even able to use his Blade of the Ruin King at that stage. There's the shockwave. This one's going to land onto Keeney. As Fly gets underneath the turret, the Ornhorn going to come in. Actually helped out. No, didn't actually do any damage onto Fly there, but it will be a 1-for-1. Jungler for mid lane.
Duck themselves within one another. Aphrica is so far behind.
Oh, shockwave onto 2. Cannon Barrage is in as well as Fly survived for a really long time. Multiple teleports to come in as he got Keen trying to fight on his ultimate. Spirit wrapping around looking for an area of attack. Mystic going to be able to pick up the wave, avoids the Q, which still has infinite range on the Calibur. Great, sweet. Most likely is Arrow going to land onto Secret. This should just be a free pickoff, as the slows are going to be infinite, despite the Merc treads that have already been completed, and Fly is going to grab it with the Dissonance.
Mystic is gonna end up being...
APK have grouped themselves back up again. They are going to lose the Cloud Drake, but can we find an ensuing fight? Flawless just going to wait for that tunnel, and the Ornhorn going to be called. Mystic in trouble, gets knocked up, has cleanse, has flash, hasn't used any of them just yet. Eventually uses it, but it's way too late as Spirit takes down the Rek'Sai. It's a 1-for-1, but there's no Ashe in this fight. The hard carry for Aphrica is down. The Cannon Barrage is available as Flawless does take down the Dragon. Instant cleanse from Hybrid. Gets him out of that arrow. Good Ornhorn, but not quite enough as the Cannon Barrage doing a lot of work here. Secret has to flash. Spirit looking for a flank. Flawless comes on over. Shockwave lands, but only gets the Leona. Kaney has already flashed now, but Ixu going gold at the wrong time. Should actually create a target for Aphrica to take down, but no, it's Keen that falls. Hybrid was lying in wait, ready to take them. Chaos Storm not enough to take down Mystic, as now Flawless wants an opportunity to get back in here. Void Rush can actually be thrown out as the Prey-Seeker landed. Jelly with the ultimate almost back available again, and yeah, this is most certainly an all-in play. Cannon Barrage to try and get them out of position, and Aphrica are going to pull away. Cocoon goes wide. Solar Flare is in as now Secret makes his way into the pit. Hybrid takes down Keen immediately, and this is going to be a Smite War as Secret tanking up the Baron. Flawless, going down so damn low as Spirit does secure Baron this time around. He will need to flash most likely to get out of this pit, and does so, but Kaney's very, very low. Ixu also barely limping out of this one as Aphrica walk away with the Baron. Another Ornhorn as Mystic has been holding on to flashes all game for some extra survivability. Gangplank does scale, and we've got a Rabbidan's Death Cap completed here for Fly.
Building the Forbidden Book.
Well, Mystic not going to get hit by that one, as now Flawless has to be careful. He may just die here as he does get the tunnel. Equalizer tries to find the Rek'Sai, but doesn't. Ixu going to be the one to eat the arrow, but not exactly the target that Aphrica want to be focusing. Bellows Breath to try and avoid some CC, but no hard CC. That's a good point. It's not all about just experience as Mystic not tagged by the first half, not the second either. It's only going to land on the Spirit. Cannon Barrage is the trade. Jelly down to half, but Secret as well, almost out of this fight completely. As the arrow lands, oh, just a flash on the spot. It's the shockwave to find Kenny in the backline. This could be the team fight that Aphrica were looking for. Hybrid auto attack, something for goodness sake. Spirit takes one and it does so much damage, but the Q is going to miss, and now Hybrid in the front line is not where he wants to be. He eventually goes down. 1,000 gold for Keen. This is the team fight victory that Aphrica were looking for. A disaster for APK in the game that they were supposed to win.
This was a game where APK found themselves with so many surreal advantages, especially given what happened in bot lane early on, as well as how good of a start Spirit had. And so for them to bring it back to just keep losing by going for one-man Ornn ultimates over and over, to Victor flashing into the Enchanted Crystal Arrow in this final team fight. Ghana Pike is going to be the bot lane.
Now this is one that was popularized by
with English subtitles at select CGVs.
That's really cool as Spirit gets booped back. Might actually have to flash as Mia goes over early as Fly comes in, but Spirit misses a Q. It may not even matter as the heal was utilized as well. Mia going to go down for first blood. Oh, it's a cavalcade of mistakes here for APK as Fly also very low. Keen investing the teleport is why Aphrica were able to make that one work. Spirit really getting picked up by his bootstraps by his team. Keeney not with too much this river is okay. There's the kick into the wall. The mini stun's good as the Q gonna fly forward as well. The final chapter has been read. The wish utilized, but not enough. As oh my goodness, no! And there's the dark binding. Spirit safeguards to get out of the way. Ragnarok not enough, as Ixu gets spotting that out.
And it also looks like they're not even going to bother summoning the Rift Herald and top kick on
the kick flash into the Sonic Wave. Spirit's going to die because that turret just decided to target him on his way past. That's suboptimal, and actually probably going to mean that it's fine for Keeney to trade one.
APK now, they're going to be the ones to actually pick themselves up. The Ocean Dragon, and for how their team composition tends to conduct itself, it's not super
Oh, that's true.
items.
Yep, you're going to build Spirit Visage, something like that.
Zanya's on Trigger as well.
Well, now they've got 3 members of Aphrica down here ready to die. It's going to be Spirit that goes down first. Double S is going to flash out. This game, it's not a bad option against the Soraka, as Keen's got a long way to run. No inner turret, remember, as there's the Chaos Storm. Keen trying to outplay it, but he's not going to be able to. But no extra money delivered, as Death from Below now on cooldown. Meanwhile, topside, Spirit.
All right, well, Shirley is going to be picked up as Fly is now dead.
He's very dead. I just chose to have a sip of my drink at the wrong time there. And,
at the top doesn't really represent how far.
Black Cleaver sounds brilliant to me.
That sounds like it's a Yumu's. It's actually worse than
oh dear! All 3 members of Aphrica in a whole host of trouble. That's a hula hoop that comes out from Fly, but SS, he's trying to kite this one as Mia might be a target, but no. Nothing that the Aphelios can do. Ixu going down low as the cat didn't have anyone to sit on other than her book. And that is going to mean a dead Yuumi. APK, the roaming death squad working.
Well, just take a look at this replay. Shock ultimate comes out.
Meanwhile, Keen's dead.
I think he's tilted.
It's not going down the fastest because consistent damage, not what this composition is all that good at. Dark Binding is going to go wide. Spirit might be able to make this one a 50-50. He comes on over. The Q is going to miss, and Flawless is going to be able to lock that one down. Now the team fight not even going to get up
on getting that today.
Well, we'll see where it actually lands. This next inevitable team fight, you can see the Lichbane was put on hold because Keen really wants a Morellonomicon for himself. Straight to trouble. And there's the Moonlight Vigil. Ixu going to go down relatively low, but he is a Soraka, as now Kaney, a one-man army against this Aphrica squad. Redemption comes in. Well, Keen is not very alive as the Bone Skewer does come back. Oh, Flash comes in there. Mia needed that one, I think, to keep himself alive as the deep water dive not going to be enough. And the stopwatch had to be used there from Mia to keep him up. A little bit embarrassing there, but invests everything, and they do. Jelly currently with the Lost Chapter and the Final Chapter, which is exactly what you want. Q lands onto Ixu, but he flashes onto Keen.
Oh,
they
into the
want to try
root.
and take him down, but doesn't have a stopwatch, doesn't have a life. And that is going to be Death from below helping grab that kill also, so he's actually able to make that one stick. As Aphrica, things are just going from bad to worse. They don't have the all of them. As Double S looking for some autos, will find Flawless to flash over. Double S, Infernum now equipped, and a lot of AoE damage now available. Flawless running for the hills, but he's split from his team. Trigger trying to come over and give him that Black Shield. Should be able to do so. Oh, the kickback. The Black Shield is a little bit too late, but Flawless has himself the health regen. Double S, Calibrum online, but Spirit, can he safeguard out? The answer is no, but it's a 1-for-1. Trigger going to go down as well as Spirit, as now Kaney trying to do the work. Double S here, trying to be the army that Aphrica needs. And Mia just able to...
Sitting on that Sheen all game long definitely feels bad, man.
Well, Spirit, he is going to be in there, but not able to steal away the Baron. Pick also not utilized, as now Aphrica, they want it range right now. As the Aphelios, now with the Baron buff, APK will break open the base, take the top lane inhibitor at least in this moment. Spirit going to be up in 10 seconds, a possible team fight to erupt after that, all ultimates.
Aphrica has, I mentioned this in game number 1, when I suggested that Aphrica could just let them take it. Okay, well.
No, Fly, most likely just dead. The Zoomies did help him for quite some time. And at least Jelly is going to survive through this one also. Double S, trying to get some autos off. Moonshot connecting means that the Calibrum is very dangerous from very high range. But just not looking like enough here on Aphrica's side. Keen needs to be really careful. Kaney off to the back, doesn't have ultimate just yet, but as soon as that comes back off, it feels like one of these Aphrica members is just straight up going to die. He is so strong. Keen under the turret, does have Chaos Storm. And Aphrica, they've lost every inhibitor, and now it's ultimate turtle mode necessary. Marching towards the Aphrica base, and Aphrica has to fight now or never. Now, APK, they recognize it. Keen flashes immediately, has a big shield as the Zoomies trying to come on through, but the first reset is in. The death from below, Double S trying to do it with the crescendum, but can't quite as Spirit flashes his way out. Trigger now goes golden, Fly gets the command protect Q, misses from Spirit, so Trigger will survive, and that should be the ace as Jelly reads out the final chapter, but it's for himself and not for APK. We will need to go to a game number 3. APK win their first game in the LCK, and it's against the Aphrica Freaks. Not what anyone was expecting, but great to see from our newly promoted team, as they had to get everything apart from that very final Elder Drake in order to guarantee this victory, but it was much cleaner than game number 1. And
production, is the graphic wrong here, or hello?
Well, Timothy Kenshins makes his way towards the bottom.
There's just a lot of other champions that fulfill stuff, but here comes Pantheon.
Yeah, in he goes. Secret back underneath the turret. This might be a botched dive as double teleports do bring the rest of APK over. Casts Spirit down onto Mystic. He gets devoured as the second shot of the ultimate. Not going to land from Kaney. That actually saved them. Jelly, brilliant play there. Kaney having to flash. The flash over from Keen. He is angry right now. 200 health on Flawless, but Keen can't close the distance onto him. Mystic trying to get the autos where he needs them as Keen picks up turret aggro. Umbral Dash comes down, and Secret may have actually bitten off more than he can chew. The Ignite was down there, as that's a test of spirit. Mystic is going to survive. Now we're going to get the tentacles to come in, and Mystic will have to avoid them as Dread, I don't know whether he wants to be here. He absolutely doesn't. Hybrid going to grab that kill, but Aphrica still ahead. The Alawi away this red buff. Regardless, almost has his next smite available as Mystic tanking out turret shots. And in comes the Grand Skyfall. They're looking for Hybrid. He flashes to get out of the way. There it is. The ultimate flies through for Mystic and picks up the kill, as now Secret will be the next one. A double for the Caitlyn. The Devour avoids the death. And now even plates are going to be eaten up here.
Oh!
Flawless gets out, not going to be out of speed. More attack speed as there's the dredge line. Depth charge, I believe. No, just used as Jelly goes golden. Teleport now to come in as there's the Grand Skyfall, and Tom Kench kept alive. And the Dragon taken just solo by Dread. I love this. Up next, but Ocean I guess wouldn't be too bad. And it is in fact going to be that Ocean Soul.
Yeah, Ocean's actually...
Doesn't have a lot of modes, but the one mode it does have, if it works very well as Ixu. Taking a lot of damage, Leap of Faith, not going to be used. Actually did, but doesn't do anything. You need to hit multiple targets for it to really be effective as Keen. Now, well, too many options as Jelly wants to avoid these tentacles. Ixu in trouble. That ult is there, but he's just dead. That's what happens sometimes when you're playing the Alawi. You find the perfect Leap of Faith zone, and you can't press the button because you're dead. As Keen, I believe, just stole away that. You need to use the safeguard, apparently.
Well, when you move like a Kali moved for 2 years straight,
well,
it's probably not.
Keen
okay.
He's moving over the wall, trying to get the heck out of there. Oh, Devour. See, pretty cool ability. As Lee Sin dies as an afterthought, all in, turns up, and his target's already gone. That's how you want your Pantheon experience to be, is now able to eat up so much of the hybrid damage as in goes Keeny, but it's a perfect exhaust out from Jelly. Are we in a game on 10.2 where the...
Soul in 1 minute, and that's if APK doesn't try to just lose the game right here, or try to win it.
Well, they're going to go for it as the Leap of Faith did come down, but the tentacles aren't moving. He can't actually press his W button as now Kane trying to dance around the backline, but the Alawi's already dead. Kane is on a huge rampage right now. He's an angry man as Flawless trying to fight him at the World Ender is straight busted. It's only a triple for Kane, but it's an ace for the Aphrica Freaks, and they should just win the game.
Yeah, they're going to be able to win right here. Caitlyn, Atra, I mean, 4 members remaining is more than enough damage with this cannon wave to end this game. 11 seconds on Secret, but I got a secret for you, Atlas. We're going to the next series after this one.
We are. We are up
Which
to
I guess it really wasn't a secret, but...
Sandbox versus Griffin up after this. Our 2018 promoted teams at it once again. We'll see whose power level is going to be higher, but congratulations to the Aphrica Freaks. They turn around.